It's just there we go. That's the knob I wanted to touch.
The knob you wanted to touch. Lovely. Oh, brilliant. Hello.
Hello.
Once again, we are back. Episode 11 of Unintelligent Conversation, the show where we talk about whatever we would like. And sometimes we talk about work. Hot?
Oh, that was hot.
Told ya.
Oh, it's only been out of the car for 10 minutes. Oh, spicy.
It's like you and your chicken burger last night.
Oh, yeah. I was loving that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it all game.
But it made his jaw sore.
It did.
We are here today in front of a random building, truly.
Well, not a
No.
random building. It's my father's building.
Yeah.
It's for lease.
Yeah, if anybody would like to lease this for their work.
There's 1,000 square feet available. If you want to look at it, make sure you talk to Alex Adams, who's a sales representative at Rogers and Trainer.
Commercial Realty Incorporated.
Yep.
Just smashed the mic off my face.
That's good. So, in the last episode, we did 5 words to describe the 2 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's do it. But we'll alternate this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll just do 5 words collectively.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God, I got to think about the last 2 weeks.
Baseball.
Baseball. That was fun.
That was fun.
I feel like I did a lot of recovery. I feel like we recovered personally and work-wise, we caught up a bit.
Yep. English.
Hello.
Hello.
Pod shorts. I feel like I edited pod shorts.
You did do pod shorts. But
A lot of them. We're actually quite behind on those again.
Yeah, we are.
On posting them.
That's
Doesn't really
fine.
matter.
Yeah,
We'll catch up eventually.
Yeah. Well, not with this stuff, because we'll have more.
Yeah, I know. But I just mean we could just post less of one or 2 episodes.
Poker.
That is a good
Poker.
one.
Poker.
Barely know her.
Okay, yeah. So work-wise, we filmed the baseball stuff at City Field.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the Chamber of Secrets?
Or Cricket Field.
Cricket field. It's City Park.
City Cricket
Field.
City Cricket Park.
City Cricket Field Park.
Field Park.
Field Park.
They have the Little League World Series of... Well, I always want to say World Series of Canada, but it's not. It's the Little League Series of Canada.
Yeah.
But the winner
Kiwi.
goes on to play the Little League World Series down in the States.
Which
in
is very cool.
Pennsylvania.
Ooh, is it always in the same spot every year, the Little League World Series? I think it is.
I think so too, because they have that ballpark built out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
But
cool.
they did an amazing job on that field.
Yeah, they did.
It looks really cool.
Everyone's having a big fit because they're talking about taking the fences down afterwards.
They won't. Too much work.
I don't know. But then what a pain in the ass to maintain.
That's true. Not
Yes.
our problem.
No, not our problem. And if we did have a problem, Paul will solve it.
Paul would solve it. Yeah.
Now, we've had a little bit of feedback from the podcast
From Stu.
from Stu.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy who phoned in claimed that we weren't funny enough, even though he didn't have anything to say.
Yeah. You put me on the spot.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know. 29 is one less than 30.
Oh,
You know,
no.
I was going to come up with a carpenter joke, but I don't think he would get it.
Ooh.
You like that?
I do like that. That was well done.
I almost said wouldn't. And that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. It's rare that you find a joke that good.
Yes. See,
Well
Stu? See, Stu? I made a joke with wood because you work with wood.
I wouldn't let it go over your head.
No, you wouldn't. What's your best joke you've ever told?
Oh, no. I don't know if I have a best joke I've ever told. I don't know. The one was pretty funny.
That was funny. Yeah.
But that was really stupid.
But that's the whole point. So is Catherine and Catholic.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
That is stupid.
Timber.
Timber. Yeah. Timber. That's one of my favorites that you've said. Timber was funny. Yeah. I don't know. The one was good. And then I don't know. There's probably been other stuff that I've said that's funny, but
No, definitely the one.
Yeah.
Is most recently, you're most funny.
yeah.
Or the Belleville thing.
Yeah. I can't love you more than my hometown.
Yeah.
We're listening to that Morgan Wallen song at Spearhead one day. And I looked at Matt and went, imagine telling somebody you couldn't love them more than Belleville because I'm from Belleville originally.
Like disgusting.
like,
I'm gonna try this again.
bold move. Is it better?
Yeah. Well, I burnt myself, so
No, you have no feeling left.
yeah, exactly.
Did you know that your taste buds grow back?
Yep.
Did you?
No.
Isn't that a little weird though to think about?
Why is that weird? The rest of your body grows back.
Your gums don't grow back. If your gums recede, they don't grow back.
Okay. I don't know then.
That's part of your body.
Your hair grows back, your toenails, your fingers.
Ooh, I'm about to lose a toenail.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking at it yesterday. It's black.
It's black, and then last night somebody stepped on it, and then now there's an air bubble.
Is that why you yelled?
I didn't yell.
You did one. Oh,
I screamed once. I yelled once because the disc went past me.
oh, because Eric did a bad throw.
Yeah, he did.
Man, another one. Just when you set up in a random spot, and well, not random.
I mean, this is not a normal thing to see people doing.
Having a podcast in the middle of a parking lot.
Yeah.
We should do it in the Walmart parking lot.
We'd get some interesting people coming up to us.
Exactly. But everybody's just faces just like, who's that?
Why are they doing that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because we're fun. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Yeah. Ever heard of us?
Ever heard of us?
No. We're up to 33 subscribers now.
I know. I thought it was 34 on YouTube.
I don't know, maybe.
Checked the other day.
George followed us on Instagram.
I did see that.
And I went to subscribe to his YouTube channel. I couldn't for whatever reason. It wouldn't let me. But he has more subscribers than we do.
That doesn't surprise me. I feel like he has more friends.
He's 9.
As you do.
Well, come on. I guess we're not totally being consistent. And we're
being pretty consistent.
sometimes I forget
What?
to post on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. The shorts and stuff we're not super consistent with.
Yeah.
But the pod we
podcast.
are.
Oh, yeah. We haven't missed one.
I know. I need to just start posting a bunch of shorts on shorts till we catch up. And then...
Isn't this crazy that we've been doing this 22 weeks?
Yeah. Well, and I know we've had this conversation before, but longer, because between the first and second episode was like 3 or 4 weeks before we recorded again. Because I remember originally the antithesis of this podcast was...
the fuck? I know what that means.
at the beginning of this podcast.
Antithesis.
The antithesis. You can't even say that word.
Antithesis.
And
Tith.
sis.
It's just antithesis. Antithesis.
There you go.
This is gonna be that like bon or je pel. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, from Joey.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle.
Pelle.
Great. Okay, faster. Je m'appelle.
Pelle.
Je m'appelle.
Me poupou.
The beginning of the pod.
At the beginning of this podcast, we initially recorded it because we thought we were only going to use it for shorts.
Yep.
Because we needed content for ourselves.
Yep.
And then people were like, oh, we want to watch the full version. And I was like, oh, do you?
Yeah. I don't know why. We started talking about cheese in the first one. I guess that's how you
Yeah,
get
because you
hooked.
were trying to tell me that cheese is mold.
It is.
Cheese is not mold.
Some cheese is mold.
No, some cheese has mold.
No. I thought cheese was a form of mold.
No,
and
it's not.
I know you pulled up the definition in the video and blah, yada, yada, bullshit. But some cheese is mold.
No.
Blue cheese?
Blue cheese is not mold. Blue cheese is cheese that has grown mold.
Yeah, blue cheese is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, blue cheese smells like butthole.
It is mold.
Blue cheese is not mold. It has grown mold. There's a difference. There's a distinct difference.
I don't know. Did you see the Olympic athlete that's sponsored by cheese?
What cheese? Was it a French one?
No, she's Italian.
Oh, okay.
But there was pictures of her like posing with a cheese wheel.
No, I did see that. That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, I did see that. I saw today on Instagram just before you got here that I'm not sure what event it was, but so an Italian won gold and an Italian won silver, and then a Chinese girl won bronze, and then you know how they all get up on the top of the podium and take a picture together?
Yeah.
So the two Italians like had their medals in their mouths, and then the Chinese athlete like turned to look at them and went, oh, and like put hers in her mouth too. It was so cute.
That's funny.
She was like, oh, I want to be in on that.
I like the Olympics.
Yeah. I haven't watched too much of it, but I go through on YouTube and just watch the highlights of stuff too.
CBC Gem.
Has it all for free. I've watched a few.
Well, bud, you can watch replays too. And I want to watch Canada today because they take on France in the basketball.
Is the basketball?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, I've watched a few reruns of surfing and beach volleyball.
Yes. I like watching beach volleyball.
Yeah. And I just like scrub through to the Canadian games usually.
But that's literally what I've watched most of the time is volleyball. And I watched a water polo shootout.
Oh, I can't really swim, but I could never play water polo.
No, not a chance. The poor goalies don't stand a fucking chance.
Imagine having to tread water for that long.
Yeah. Like it's kind of funny. And I don't know how you sub, but like everybody's like trying to, float, keep the ball, and then it'll turn over, and then everybody just turns and goes the other way.
I know.
Yeah. So that I couldn't do synchronized swimming either.
No. And for the thing for water polo too is you see how high out of the
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
disgusting. See how high out of the water they get when they throw the ball too? They like launch themselves. I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Not a chance. Unless they like use the ball. I could use the ball. You got a hole in your sweater.
Yeah, there's vent holes.
Oh.
They're supposed to be there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a good, like, this type of weather sweater because I don't get too hot.
I am loving this kind of weather.
Me too. I love sweaters and shorts is my favorite time of year.
It's perfect. Now we're going to Gould Lake today. Well,
and you're going to be cold.
Yeah, which will suck, but that's okay. The lake will be warm.
Yeah. You'll be warmer in the water than out of it, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Cool.
Is everybody going or just you and Em and
Me,
George and Mason?
George, Mason, Steph, Fiona, Jeremy.
So everybody's going.
Mom, maybe Dan. Probably not Dan.
Is he working still? Or did he take time off?
No, he's still working. Yeah, so yeah, he won't be there. But yeah, it was funny. Okay, so
to preface, Matt's family from England is visiting.
Yes, the ones that we blame the swearing on.
Yes.
We were playing football in the back garden,
mm-hmm.
and it turned into 3/4 of us got injured. Yeah. My brother, who previously dislocated his knee, re-aggravated that. George ended up with a nosebleed. Mason hurt his knee. Jeremy went inside, smacked his head off a shelf. We were joking around that we were becoming triage. And then we weren't sure if we were going to make it to the end of the week if 3/4 of us were already hurt.
Funny that you didn't get hurt because you are the one who injures everyone.
I know. Well, who have I hurt before?
No one. I'm kidding.
No.
You did slap me in the face that one time.
Yes, I did. I've hit
and you punched me in the face once playing volleyball when I subbed for you indoor at MacArthur Hall.
Oh, unintentionally.
Yeah. You were like, people don't usually go up with me.
No, I don't.
well, it was going to be a big swing, so I went up.
Yeah. No, it's usually volleyball, and honestly, it's usually Pat McCauley. I have hit Pat in the face. I've hit Pat in the throat.
No, that time of volleyball was very unintentional.
Yes.
You just kind of came down and that was it. Did we even get the block? I can't remember.
I don't think so. That was some pure unintelligence.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah. You're welcome, Stu.
Yeah, Stu, you're in for it
Picking
now.
it up, bud.
Are you picking up what we're putting down? Probably not.
Nope, probably not. I don't. Stu gets some stuff. Stu is like, he's like, him and his lady friend Tina watched a podcast,
mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Oh my god, that's great," because he is very much like us, just bounces back and forth off ideas and just like
it just like scratches an itch for him. I think.
Yeah. And Tina was like, "Whoa, that's a lot. Like they can't keep on topic." I was like, you know what? That's fair.
But that's what makes it good is you just have to like bounce.
Yeah, absolutely.
Around.
And we can't help it.
You can't. I just roll with it.
Yeah.
I've learned.
Yeah. You have to. You think it's gonna rain?
Well, my phone did say chance of drizzle for the next hour, but I think we'll be okay.
Well, the Canons, the 1DXs will be okay. The Rebel might.
If it's just drizzling, we'll all be fine.
Yeah, we'll all be fine.
We'll all be fine.
You, me, and the cameras.
Yep. Did you know that my new bag has a rain shield? The camera bag?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'll keep it in the bag and then
Have you ever used your camera bag?
Yeah, but not with a camera in it.
Yeah. You should have put the pod stuff in.
I probably will. I just didn't have a chance to sit down and because I haven't put the like dividers up yet.
No.
So.
Man, that coffee's good.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, I don't know. Good morning. Good morgen.
This is a Goedemorgen, yeah.
Goedemorgen. That means good morning in Dutch.
It does. Oh, okay.
I commented on there's Woofie's Delray Beach, which is like a puppy thing for down in Florida.
Yeah.
And they posted a picture of all these little smiling pups, and I was like, look at all those smiles.
Yeah.
And they were like literally every photo, all the dogs were smiling. It was great.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I have been commenting on some stuff for Elite, but I'm always like, looks awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Go girl.
Yeah. Like, what else do you say, right? Like,
yeah.
so exciting. Gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Like, on City of Kingston stuff when they're like, this event's going on. I'm like, oh, should be a good time.
Get your windows clean so you can see it.
Yeah. Ooh. I should start doing that.
Yeah, you should. We should start making like commenting punchlines or jokes.
Just full jokes.
Yeah, just full like window cleaning jokes.
We should start doing that for captions on some of our posts. It's just like window cleaning jokes.
Yeah.
On like the Wednesday photos.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Now here's a Wednesday joke for you.
You got one?
It's Tuesday.
I know. Do you have one for Wednesday?
Nar.
Nar.
I don't nar any cleaning jarks. Window cleaning.
I'm in Australia. Or nar. I
don't know any window cleaning jokes either.
Yeah. I had honestly the best weekend.
You didn't do anything, eh?
I did all, and it was so nice.
Well, we did. We shot.
Yeah, we filmed on Saturday morning downtown, and then that made my back pain flare up, and I was like,
yeah, I could see you were grumpy, but I could also see you were pushing through it.
yes, I was trying.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, I just need to go home, essentially. It was where I was at. And it was really hot. So I was just like, this is
It was quite hot.
And then so I got home, I ate, I did some stretching that Stacy showed me. I took 2 Advil, I napped for an hour, and then I sat straight up in a chair and read my book and didn't talk to anybody all afternoon, and it was amazing. And I did the same thing on Sunday.
Oh, well, that's why your back's fine now.
Yeah. Well, I didn't take any Advil on Sunday. I stretched on Sunday, I napped on Sunday, and then I read my book outside.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. And then yesterday, after our meeting, I was driving home on the highway, and a car kicked up a rock and put a big chip in my windshield.
Oh no.
And then so I went to Canadian Tire and bought the
chip filler.
It did okay. You can still tell that it's there, and it'll probably crack again. But I was like, I can go to the like Speedy Glass and pay $80 to have them fill the chip, or I can pay $20, do it myself, and then just replace the windshield inevitably. Anyway.
Oh man, I had a crack at my windshield once in my Mazda, and we drove down to New York, and it was hot.
Yeah.
Like and humid and hot and like hot. And we drove down there, and the chip was fine. And then when we got up the next morning to go drive somewhere, it like cracked and shattered. Well, it didn't shatter, but it like
It
cracked.
spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to stop it from like being able to spread, so I just did that.
That's
Anyway, we'll
good.
see how it does, but for $20 at Canadian Tire, I can't be too upset.
No. What conversation were we having last night that we were like, oh, this needs to be a podcast?
Oh, it was that post that I sent you, the roundabout thing.
No,
Oh,
we were playing frisbee still.
was I part of that?
Yep. You said this is definitely a podcast conversation.
Oh shoot, I can't remember. I remember being there now that you say that.
I said something to Nicole. It was kind of dumb.
Go figure. The girl who put ketchup in her husband's beer last night.
Yeah. What a
Stupid.
dipstick.
Stupid. I can't remember what it was. Call Nicole, see if she remembers.
Should I call Nicole?
If you want.
Do you think she'll pick up?
If she's not working, she probably will. I'll put her face up right here like I did with Stu.
With Stu? Yeah.
Took me so long to find a picture of Stu. He's like not on the internet.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I tried to,
Scrub myself.
yeah. I don't think she'll pick up.
No.
It's 20 to 10.
What's up?
Oh, you did pick up. Hello.
Hi.
What was the conversation we were having the other night?
We're recording the podcast.
Yeah, you're on it now.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
We were
The
on.
conversation we had.
Yeah, we were on the field, and I said something stupid to you, and then you said something that was dumb back, and then Cam was like, "This is a podcast conversation."
There was a lot that happened.
There was, yes.
I have no idea.
I don't remember either.
Was it Brandon's toes?
No, but that
wasn't
was
Brandon's
funny.
toes, no.
Were we off or were we?
No, we were in the end zone. We were waiting for a point to start.
And
And you were like, you said something stupid like normal. And then,
then you said something stupid like normal.
yeah. And then Cam
And
was like,
Cam was like,
this
"You
is a
guys are
pod.
stupid."
Yeah.
Which is normal. No clue what we were talking about.
Guys, we just say too many stupid things. I can't keep up.
No, I know. It doesn't make sense.
No.
Oh, well. Okay. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. To our 34 subscribers.
Yeah, I would love to say I can't wait to be the first guest on camera.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We could make that happen.
Yeah.
We need another camera.
We have one.
We do. Yeah, we got the Rebel.
We need another
they're
mic.
cheap, so you guys can just buy another one.
Yeah, they're cheap. Yeah, tell that to Cameron.
Somebody has to be fiscally responsible.
Yeah, true.
And it's not Matt, so.
No.
Okay, cool. You know,
Okay, well, if I think about it in the next 15 minutes, I'll text you.
Okay.
okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Okay, bye, podcast.
Thanks.
Did you say bye podcast?
Yep.
Okay, bye.
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 We should really start just routing your phone into the recorder because you can do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We just have to plug it in here from the lightning port, which I
Interesting.
have the cable to do that.
Oh,
Mhm.
fancy.
Yeah.
It's really going to bother me what Nicole said.
I have no idea.
Oh, well.
We can talk about the roundabout thing though if you want.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah. Party City Tent Division. Woo! Roll out.
It's literally not Party City at all.
It is.
A party center.
Oh, that's it. I read it. I just read Tent Division.
Yeah.
Imagine being like, "Oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm part of the Tent Division at Party Center."
Somebody's
Hoorah.
got to do it. I bet they have fun.
I bet they do too. Yeah,
Roll up, set up a tent,
probably has their ups and downs though. Yeah.
literally and figuratively, as you do.
I like little puns like that.
Did it just get colder?
I don't know. It feels like it.
I think the wind just picked up a bit.
It's so fun. Like it's not cold. It's like 20 degrees, but because we've had 34-degree temperatures
Yeah.
and in the sweltering heat of August,
This is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like, we're not used to it, so it's cold. But I'm honestly like loving it because
yeah,
I love it because I don't like roasting like that. But also this is like my least favorite time of the year because it means that summer's coming to an end and I don't love that.
no, I don't love that either. Oh, this coffee's hitting nice.
On some of the episodes when I start drinking coffee at the beginning and then like towards the end you can really see me like perk up as time goes on.
Yeah.
But I've been good today.
You have been good today. You were actually surprisingly perky when we rolled in. What does the future look like?
Why is that always your go-to question?
I
What
don't
does the
know.
future look like?
I don't know. Well, of course, nobody knows.
Exactly. If we could predict the future, I think we'd all be a lot happier and richer.
Yeah.
Or at least I'd be.
If you weren't doing video, what would you do?
Like for work,
Yeah.
probably still be selling shoes.
What? No, like a career though.
A career,
Be realistic.
be realistic.
Yeah. Like
Probably
I would be in the NBA.
Apparently white men can jump, according
can.
to us last night.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we both said that joke.
well, probably realistically, I'd be a paralegal or a lawyer, one of the two.
Oh,
Because that's what I was pursuing prior to pursuing video.
yes.
So if I had stuck that out, could you imagine if I stuck that out?
Yeah. You'd be more miserable than you are now.
That or I'd just be like happy just pushing pencils. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't really think I would have like realistically been able to keep up with the amount of reading
Yeah.
that's required to be a paralegal or a lawyer. Like, because I just fall asleep reading my law textbook
Yeah.
all the time. So like it was interesting. Like case law was interesting. But I think the actual like preparatory part of like building a case like would have killed me, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I like poking holes in people's arguments.
Yeah,
Do it all
oh.
the time.
That you do.
But there's no freaking way that I could read that much, do that much research.
Yeah.
Not a fucking chance.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it. But I did finish with an A- in the criminology part of the course.
Yeah, I did well in that. I just like really had to like push through. What would you be doing if you weren't doing video?
I told you I'd be in the NBA.
Realistically, what would you
I
be
would
doing?
be dunking on LeBron James for my 40,000th point.
Okay.
Be the GOAT. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe the WNBA.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. No, I couldn't even make that.
Yeah. Even they dunk over you.
Yeah. I would probably be in like marina management or something like that.
Mhm.
Hospitality, because I'm friendly,
Yeah.
cheerful.
This is true. I mean, you got to give it to me. I was good at selling shoes,
Yes, you are. Yeah.
but
Sold me my shoes.
I did. Well, before I got my job at the hunting show, they were going to offer me a set of keys, and it just all worked out that I didn't have to say yes
Oh, good.
because I'd probably still be there if I did.
Yeah.
So
I'd get you out of there. How much of the pod do you actually cut out? Like a good
Sometimes we record almost an hour and it gets down to
25 minutes, 30 minutes.
30 minutes,
Yeah.
33 minutes. So
Yeah.
a lot.
Stu said he left a comment on one of our shorts and we thought it was going to be great. Or he was like, it's going to be great. And then we just like hearted it and didn't say anything back.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was like, well, my bad, Stu.
yeah.
I was like,
I
I
do
don't
try
remember.
and look at them. I don't even remember that happening. So there's no pleasing Stu, is there?
No, there is. Yeah. Yeah. He's like us. He's pleased for like a second and then he's on to the next thing.
Yeah.
That sounds bad though. We should bring a guest on next.
Yeah, we should try and get a guest. Order another mic and
We're going to have a lot of competition to have a guest on. Nicole would want to do it, as she stated, being the first.
Yeah.
Stu has already bitched about not being on it already.
yeah. Stu would be a good one to have on because he actually has his own business. So we could discuss business with him as
Yeah,
well.
actually, we have been talking a little bit of business. I filmed a little bit with him on
I did see that folder on your drive and I was like,
yeah.
oh, interesting.
Yeah. So he wants to do his own show, and Stu is a personality.
Yeah, Stu would be good to have his own
Yeah.
show
So
or his own content regardless.
Yeah. So I'll try and do something like that and just see what he wants to do with it, because he's also not sure if he wants to carry on,
Yeah.
because he's got a lot of. He's good at what he does, but he's super busy at the moment, so he doesn't know.
How much time he could make for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but we can help him,
Yeah.
and we can help businesses like you.
That we can.
Yeah. Hope I didn't just move the focus.
You should be okay. If it's the square, it'll be all right.
Fixed it.
Already Buddy the Elf.
Yeah.
Doing a sobriety test over there.
I honestly don't know if I'd pass the sobriety test sober.
Probably not.
No.
I'd be too nervous.
Yeah, I couldn't do the alphabet backwards.
No.
I'd have to sing it forward and then backwards and then forward again.
I could walk a straight line. Just kidding.
I could do that, yeah. What do you think seagulls think about?
Food.
Mine.
Mine. I think they have reptilian little brains, and I don't think they think about much other than food and squawking.
I'd love to be a seagull.
Why would you love to be a seagull?
Well, you just fly around, you just pick up garbage, and you literally have no purpose to life.
Very true. Very
And
true.
They're protected.
Are they a protected animal?
Yeah, they are. Are we filming at the cottage too?
Yeah.
Because then we'll do that'll be a week in between
Yeah.
pods again.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
We just might have to be a little more unintelligent again.
Oh, we can do that.
I think so.
No bother.
No bother.
Simple dimple.
Yeah.
Pop and squeeze.
Ew, I hate when you say that.
Why?
Because just like the thought of it is gross.
Popping and squeezing a pimple?
Yeah. Ooh.
Meh. Tomlinson. It's across the road. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Richie. This is also one of my dad's tenants. He owns like a marine construction business. So they
That
do
who's
it.
in the back there?
Yeah, my brother used to work for them.
So he fucked up his knee.
No, you know what? I should tell that story.
Yeah, let's get into it.
No offense, Jack. But they were.
I'm sorry. A story that starts out with no offense is always so offensive.
Well, it's not that offensive. But it'll be fine. So Jack tried playing rugby twice. First year, preseason tournament, he smacked his head off the turf and got a concussion.
Is this like high school or pre-high school?
High school.
Okay.
High school. Not his fault, but
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
So then the second season, he was excited to come back and play, and they were learning how to hit. So he was holding up the bag of rugby balls, and he braced it with his knee, and then Justin, a guy who used to work with Foodland, funny fella, came and just tackled the bag and took his knee out. Yeah. And then
Knee injuries gross me out.
Yeah,
They're
and-
like scary.
and he went to the hospital and everything.
Yeah.
And then it's just because it's not the same. It's just
Yeah.
it pops in and out sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Did he tear anything or it just popped out?
just popped out.
and then they popped it back in and they're like, well, you're now.
Yeah, kind of. And I mean, he's done some strength stuff, but he needs to keep up with it.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure he still goes to the gym and things like that, but he's not as agile as he once was.
Yeah. To be playing with your 11 and 9-year-old cousins
yeah.
who play European football,
Yeah.
not crappy Canadian
Yeah, soccer.
ping pong
Yeah.
soccer.
They're gonna be good too. Like they know all the touches. They like have all the moves, and like they're gonna be good football players.
Yeah. I was in Jamaica when I was 16 and they play like, because it used to be a British colony. I think that influence is still, or at the time it was still, that's 10 years ago now,
Yeah,
was quite heavy, and they played like crazy rough football.
man. Have you ever watched the difference between the Copa Americas and the Euros?
Yeah, with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's like fucking hockey.
Yeah, it is. The Canadians play soccer like how we play hockey.
Not even just the Canadians, like the Colombians, Uruguayans, the Argentinians are the only ones who don't play it as rough.
Yeah.
And that's because they're used to winning World Cups.
Yeah, they've been good for a long time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they were the number one team in the world.
yeah.
But yeah. And then in Europe, it's all like fancy and possession and pass the ball.
And like take your time and let the other team take their time if they want to run the clock down and like stupid mind games. And
yeah, and Canada's just like, give me the fucking ball.
Yeah. No, literally, like I grew up playing hockey, and then I played basketball in high school, and then I played basketball like how I played hockey. I just like run people over and like, I don't care.
No, absolutely.
If you want to stand in my way.
That's what we should talk about. Last night.
What happened last night?
Remember the soccer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of soccer, what a transition.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so we play ultimate frisbee on Monday nights, and we're there like just having a good time, and then we're on one field, so the field is split into thirds, and then so on the other 2/3 are 2 soccer games. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're this goes out of the field, and we're getting ready to get started again, and all of a sudden there's this commotion in the middle field, and there's people yelling at each other, screaming, pushing, and then there's this guy rolling around on the ground, and it turns out one of the guys on the other team just charged him. Like we didn't see it, but charged him to the point where this guy is like down on the ground. Like he got like, I don't want to say stretchered off, but taken out in an ambulance and went to hospital.
Yeah.
But they were like fighting, and it was ridiculous. And our game just stopped and was just sitting there watching them scream at each other.
Yeah. Literally all 10 players on the ultimate frisbee field turned, and we were watching what was going on. And then we were all like, whoa.
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah. Like I don't ever think we could get that angry enough to just charge somebody.
No.
Like that's
not in like a rec sport as an adult.
No. Like, isn't that technically assault?
Probably. The security was taking like
statements.
Yeah. It wasn't like the cops didn't get called, so I don't think anything will really come of it. But
no,
maybe that person like won't be allowed on Queen's campus again or something.
Maybe, and they definitely won't be allowed to play KSSC anymore.
No, that'll be because they've started having to have like moderators at the soccer games because I think stuff was like getting wild. Or have they always had somebody?
They've always had a moderator there. So I think now, so before it used to be like all soccer and all frisbee, and they didn't have a moderator at frisbee.
Yeah.
And then last year there was a fight in our frisbee league.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't.
No,
fight.
it was at a game at a field when we weren't even there.
Yeah.
So, because we got this big, like this is all last season, and we got this big email. Sometimes we probably play a little harder than we should, and last year there was a couple teams that didn't know the rules, and so you just get a little like verbally chippy with people sometimes because they're like trying to tell you how to play a game that we've been playing for 7 seasons and we know the rules, and they are trying to tell us a rule that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So you're just like, okay, whatever. But it never came to like fists being thrown. Always good game at the end of the game. Shake their hand.
Yeah.
We move on. Go home.
Yeah. And
like,
if there is any contact, it's totally incidental. And like usually everybody's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?"
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we play pretty hard, and so sometimes we think that some of those teams, like sometimes they might kind of complain about us, but I don't think that's ever actually happened. But
yeah.
Anyway, last season we got this big email from the KSSC league, and they're like, please keep the games like fun and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then we were all reading it like separately, and we were like, is this about us? Like
Yeah.
And then I think Stacy got the inside scoop from somebody that she knew that played. That there was a fight, and we're like, oh, thank God it wasn't about us.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was just after we didn't have an incident, but that one team was
trying to tell us the wrong rules, and we were like, all right, whatever. I don't think I could be like a KSSC moderator. I don't think you could pay me enough to try and break up fights. But that guy handled that really well. He was just like broke that altercation up immediately and like sent the guy down to the other end of the field. And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I'm sure like all their teammates were like, I'm sure they were like, that's not cool.
No, I think everybody except for the guy that did it was like, ooh,
yeah,
you can't come anymore.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to play in this league anymore.
Yeah, but that's exactly why I don't want to play soccer. Everybody treats it like it's the World Cup.
Yeah.
And it's not.
And you're playing on like a third of a field. It's like,
yeah, with 5 people on
Yeah.
each side. Like, f- off, bud.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like a men's league that plays full field, like what Arda
yeah,
plays
Arda
in.
does, yeah. And they get into fights all the time.
Yeah, I bet.
But they're all European and Portuguese.
Yeah.
Another one.
And Turkey and Turkish
Yeah.
and Turkey.
Yeah, and Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great place to sit and like watch and just see like what businesses we've never heard of that are in the city.
Yeah. My dad said sometimes, I think it's a bit busy now, but dad said they used to play soldiers all the time up here. Do like marches and get into
Formation.
yep, but with vehicles, convoys.
Like the actual military did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, because it was a quiet road, but now
Right.
it's busy because everybody avoids fucking lights on gardeners.
Yeah, which I don't blame them. They're bad lights.
No, they are bad, but they're fixing it. That's what they're doing.
Are they?
Well, I don't know, but I know they're doing construction,
Yeah.
so hopefully they'll fix it.
Yeah.
You know what this city needs?
Roundabouts.
Roundabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few spots where I'm like, obviously I know it couldn't really work in the way that we want it to,
Yeah.
just because there's a lot of like
Idiots.
4-lane roads that I think people wouldn't be able to figure out a dual lane
There'd be
roundabout.
lots of panicking.
Yeah. But my sister used to live in Waterloo, and that's a city that like was smart 25 years ago and put in a bunch of multi-lane roundabouts, and people you just figure it out.
Yeah.
And now she's like, you could get anywhere in that city in like 5 minutes because traffic was always flowing because there was roundabouts.
Not flowing here.
This city has not achieved flow.
No. It's not happy flow.
No.
Can't believe you cut that out. That was funny.
You need to watch that movie. Would be so up your alley.
Is Gilmore Girls? Mean Girls. What movie is it?
Mean Girls.
Mean
not-
Girls.
Gilmore Girls is a TV show.
Sorry. Something to do with girls.
Yeah, Mean Girls.
Yeah.
It's like a Tina Fey, Amy Poehler wrote it
Oh.
and are both in it.
Oh.
It's pretty funny.
Interesting.
Lindsay Lohan's character calls Tina Fey's character a drug pusher,
My dad thought I sold drugs.
and we're still not sure some days.
No, I don't. Well, I think he was kind of serious, but didn't really believe it. Just, you have to ask those questions just to know.
Just to appease your wildest imagination sometimes.
Yeah. Did it just get like 10 degrees hotter?
Yeah, because the sun is poking through a bit.
Is it? That's why I can't see. Gonna get crow's feet.
Thanks for watching episode 11 of our podcast. Please like and subscribe on YouTube, and like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Audible. You can find the shorts on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube shorts when we remember to put them up
Yep.
on there. And we'll see you next time. Is that all I say?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Adios.
Bye.